So here I am working hard, and Chris is not here. He's lazy. He is not here. He is not removing the stop sign. He is not fixing the windshield wiper fluid. He is not pulling off any decals. He's not here. It's just me.
We are back at the bus. What we did, we took it for the inspection. It did not pass the inspection. I take the blame on this one. Every piece of school bus paraphernalia has to come off before they do the out of province. I should have asked about it. I did not. The registry should have told me. They did not. The inspection place should have told me before they started the inspection. They did not. That's okay. It's all I blame me. So everything, stop sign has to come off. All the decaling all has to come off. The arm on the front has to come off. And then there was a few little things when they did the inspection. We did find out the caliper, the brake hose going to the caliper is twisted, so we need to take the caliper off and untwist that, or we'll take the hose off. We haven't decided yet. And the windshield washer pump isn't working, so we got to fix that. All the flashing lights have to be either removed or uncovered or covered so that they don't flash. Disabled, whatever. We're going to take care of that. We're going to do all that today and maybe tomorrow. But we did find out throughout the inspection that this bus is in fantastic shape. Structurally, it's in great shape. So we got a good bus for a good deal, and we're very happy with that. So we brought my son Jacob with us. His job right now is to remove the arm, just the arm itself. We will get to the whole assembly afterward. First thing we're doing right now is the brake caliper. So, but Jacob, this is your job. Go get the tools from Grandpa. Okay, here I go underneath. So what we've got under here is a caliper hose that is twisted, which we need to untwist. So we could take the wheels off, take the caliper off, and untwist it. But I think what we're gonna do is just we're just gonna take the hose off and untwist it, put it back on, and then probably just bleed the brakes later on. Well, Dad's putting some penetrating oil on that line so that we don't break the line. I'm gonna get started on the lights, but first I'm gonna go grab the keys and find out exactly which ones flash. Okay, top ones are flashing, of course. We all know that those ones flash. Apparently the outside ones flash as well, but only if you've got it in gear or moving, I guess, is what I'm told. But those ones are getting dealt with. I'm gonna paint the lenses black so that they can't flash. You won't see any light. The signal lights aren't a problem. Jacob took the arm off. That's good. Let's go see what's happening at the back. On the back, same thing. Top ones are gonna have to get dealt with, but the bottom ones, they don't flash. I know we have a short on that one above the license plate, so we will deal with that. Full of sand. I don't know how that happened. So there I've got the lenses off. When I took the lenses off, I noticed that the bulbs just push in. They just push into the slot there, and then the wire connects to the connector there. So all I've done is just removed the bulbs. I'm leaving the lenses off because they're not going back on there anyway. We're gonna remove all this stuff. Probably gonna put some floodlights and spotlights for when we're out in the bush. Not too deep in the bush, but there we go. I'm gonna move around to the front and do the front ones. All right, Jacob, open the hood for me. I've already unlatched it there. Come over here, put your hand in there and just pull it towards you. Then you move, just pull it towards you, not too hard, they're not that heavy. And then just lower it down. Grab the mirror bracket if you have to. He's sliding in the ice. Awesome, thanks buddy. Okay, there we go. I just removed the lights and unplugged them. After the inspection, I'm going to put the light fixtures back in just so that we don't have those big gaping holes for all the weather to go in. But I will remove the bulbs out of them just for today. This is just quicker, and the name of the game right now is just quicker. Christina's making good progress on the decals. She's got it down to a science now.
No, I'm luckily ambidextrous a tiny bit, so I can scratch stuff off like this. I can scratch the O off with this hand and this hand, with both hands.
It's a skill. It's a skill. Okay, I am up on the roof. This strobe light must be removed. It's part of the school bus system. I'm going to probably just do the same thing I did with the flashers on the front and back, but we'll see. I'm going to pull it off here and see what we can do. That might be okay. We might duct tape this one because I don't want anything coming down.
Okay, I'm going to try to get the camera down.
It's only 3 screws.
What you
There I am.
Chris?
I'm removing this light
Why?
because it's part of the school bus stuff and it has to come off.
Okay, is there going to be a big hole in our ceiling?
There's going to be a big hole in the roof that I actually might duct tape this one because I don't want anything coming down.
Ooh, okay, I'm going to try to get the camera down.
The hard way at other times. So there we go. Thanks, Jacob. All right, I put some foil tape on the holes just to keep the weather out. That's going to be good for now. I got to tackle that decal up there. Christina got this whole side done. Took the decals all off. Looks good. Nothing on there now. Nothing that says school bus. Took the number off the side, and she's now working on the other side. Little update. So I left Dad to do the brake caliper. He just took the line off and turned it around, put it back on, then we blade the brakes. So we're good. Got the lights done. Christina's doing the signage, all the decals. Right now we are working on the windshield washer pump. We've got power to the pump, but the pump is not working. So right now we're going to just get a pail and we're going to pop the pump out and it's going to drain out into the pail, and then we're going to blow some air up into the line and see if anything comes out at the windows. And I'm probably just going to have to go pick up a new pump, which really shouldn't be a problem, I hope. So Christina's got decals off this side and she's now working on the back. It's looking really good. All the flashings and strobes are done. Fixed the ground on a couple of them, the lights, the marker lights. Gonna take this off, but first I'm going to remove the mechanism, it's on the other side, for the crossing arm. I'm going to remove this completely. Just disconnect the wiring and unbolt it and take it right out completely. That's the mechanism for the crossing arm that would swing out when the kids were crossing the road, or to stop them from going in front of the bus. Get it hotter? Look at that. Coming off all in one sheet.
Get it.
Still, that's awesome. Here we go, we got the stop sign off. Just took the screws out. 5 screws, came right off. We just cut the wires off, taped them up, and just pushing it back right in there, right inside. I couldn't get at it. It's right behind the driver's seat, and the front of the first seat, so the kids aren't kicking the driver. So I can't get at it. When I get all that cleaned out in there, I will pull it all apart and get inside the cabinet here, trace all the wires back, and just pull them out. But that'll be a work in progress. It doesn't need to be done right away. All I have left now is the decal on the front top and the back top. So there we go. Okay. So how are you doing? How are you taking these decals off, Christina?
Well, hopefully this one I can heat it up because it's really quite big and pull it off.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I use the knife.
The razor blade scraper.
Razor blade scraper.
Yeah.
And you warm it up and then you scrape it. And you can give it little tugs along the way.
Yeah.
So it's actually kind of hard because there's a very fine line between too hot and not hot enough. So you have to be careful not to, because this gets hot.
Yeah.
And it can burn you really bad, so you have to be careful not to touch that.
And it melts my dad's glove.
Or clothes. Or, have somebody else touch their clothes too.
And it destroyed my brand new gloves.
So basically it's like this. And then when I can, I just get a handful of
Oh, that's gonna come off nice. All right, well, Christina's doing that one. I'm gonna go up to the front and go up with our second heat gun that the mechanics at work loaned me. And I'm gonna take care of that front decal, and that should be all we have for today so that we can get it redone. I'll take a final walk around here, make sure there's nothing in here that says school bus other than the school bus. And there it is. Done enough. Didn't take too long. No, I meant to get me.
There.
Just picked up the bus from the inspection. Bert's Auto. If you need anything done on your bus, Bert's Auto. Just give them a call. Bert's Auto in Edmonton. I'll link them below down in the description. They are good there. So I now am driving a light truck. So my in-transit is running out, so I can go get plates tomorrow, and I'll license this thing as a light truck. And away we go. So taking it back to my parents now, and we start ripping out the seats. So I hope you can hear me. Okay, we just got back with it. Back with the bus from the inspection guys. Bert's Auto. Anybody needs something done, those are the guys to go to. I will link it down below. Got my inspection. It is now a light truck. That's awesome. And just like that, after all the running around, we have a plate. Now the fun begins. Get to start ripping it apart and rebuilding it. That's the end of this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm driving now. Go ahead and give it a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to our channel. Hit that little bell notification so you can be let know every time we put out a new video. We try to get them out every week.